Hey everyone, Tim here, and I decided to do another video, and it is showing you the places I'd go as a kid. These are the places I loved going when I was a child, and I was thinking back with my cousins, and my siblings, and um, I gathered a few places I loved going. Some of them are types of places that you'd go, huh? And then some of them are, okay, I understand. But starting with the Middletown Flea Market. Now, this is more a place if you're around the Hudson Valley area or Orange County area in New York. Middletown Flea Market I love the Middletown Flea Market. Just the smell of churros or popcorn, going in, picking up a comic book, picking up a movie or DVD or whatever, go in and picking up that's where I get my usual like key issues or my issues of like the Wildstorm, which are out very rare to find now. Wildstorm, Friday the 13th, or Nightmare on Elm Street comics. And after that we'd go to Pizza Hut, which was like always I talked about that. So but they moved that area and to a place called Redners, which I'll get to that place as well. But it's still the same. It's just different location, and I love it. Another place I want to talk about, which is hands down one of my favorite stores I've ever went to, and it is the Warner Brothers Studio store. Not the studio in Burbank, the real store you'd go to if it was the uh, Monroe Commons or the Nanuet Mall. That place was fucking awesome. I don't know if it was in the Steelers. Always told me it was in Nanuet, and then his brother always told me it was in the Commons. So they were probably both, but I always loved this place. I got a stuff, Sylvester still. I got, I remember seeing this really cool backpack where it was uh, Batman. You pull the one, you pull the part up and it's Bruce Wayne. If people remember that, let me know on Twitter or something. 'Cause I remember that backpack. I always wanted it. My mom was always, this is expensive, but yeah, but yeah, just a little quick little thing on that. And then you have Redners, which was this place that it was literally, in my opinion, a different version, like a better version of this atrocious, terrible, I can't believe it's still around place called Weiss near me, which is just everything they have is just gross, except for their like their stocked shit. But they're I can't even no. I hate Weiss. Fuck Weiss. Redner's was awesome. Redner's had these really cool um, like games you would go. You would get like different cards, different baseball cards, different basketball cards, stickers. Redner's was awesome. Yeah, I miss those types of places. You know those types of places that you wish you hate, but you actually don't, and it spreads you contagious of just going. You're supposed to hate it, but I don't. That's Party City. I love Party City. This is a place I would go with my cousins and my siblings, and we would just. It was such a cool place, especially when we were younger in the early 2000s. They had cool Batman Beyond, a really cool Batman Beyond costume. I'll probably talk about in a Halloween video coming in October, maybe late September. But Party City is always one of those cool places that you know you, yeah, I like Spirit Halloween, but there's something with Party City that is just very sentimental. I don't know what it is. At first, I was gonna play a game with my sister, even though she's probably out on the phone, doing something. But I was gonna have her do a word association, and she was gonna say names of different stores, and I was gonna say sucks, suck ass, fuck 'em. And I was waiting until she says Ames, and I say that's my number one favorite store in the world. Yes, it's closed down. That will forever be my favorite store in the world because it had everything I liked. It smelled like mints when it was Christmas time. It smelled like mints. They had all the different toys I liked. They had the Power Rangers, especially Wild Force and Time Force Power Rangers. They had the Batman toys where you could turn there was this really cool Killer Croc toy I liked. They had all of the different they had all the different toys. They had it's just all the different everything. It was coconuts, but for it was like coconuts, but with everything, and I miss it to death. And then next is Main Street Comics, which was originally in this little strip mall, along with another place I love called Soundtracks, which is a lot like Coconuts. I decided not to put Coconuts on here because I talked about Coconuts so much. Even though another thing I did for a video, I I'm going to put on here because I haven't talked about it more. But Main Street Comics was a great place to go, especially Soundtracks, because they were both things that I loved, and you could find different comics, like different issues you wanted for a nice price. And same with Soundtracks, where I could just find a specific album or a specific CD, and again for a nice price. This is going to be a part of my memory lane video, which, yes, my memory lane videos are back. I can't wait to do more. I have some in store for maybe tonight or tomorrow. Who knows? But Stephen Barry's I really liked. Stephen Barry's was one of those places that I think that was the first time I kind of grew up and went through puberty. So I remember during summer, it was it was a whole new, I don't know what, but I liked it. And um, they had good assortment of clothing, and I always liked Stephen Barry's. It's sad that they got rid of it. More words about Stephen Barry's, go check out my episode of Memory Lane coming soon. And then, not last but not least, a place that I talked about in Memory Lane, but yeah, I didn't really talk about a lot, and it's one of my favorite places that I always loved going. It was expensive, but I loved the atmosphere. Uh, the gun collection they had was really cool. The Just all these different things. If you're not into hunting, if you're into hiking, there you go. If you're not into hiking, there's camping stuff. There's so much stuff for Gander Mountain, and I fucking miss Gander Mountain. Another place that is just, wow, why am I in this generation? There's probably going to be a part two for Memory Lane where I talk more about Gander Mountain because I loved Gander Mountain. So those are the places I would go to as a kid.